bodhisattva born in the Tusita heaven and not above or below it. Possessing great power, he could have been reborn wherever he wished. Answer. 1. According to some, by virtue of the retribution of actions, he had to be reborn in that place. 2. Furthermore, at a level lower than that, the fetters are too heavy, in a higher level, they are too light. In the heaven of the Tusitas, the fetters are neither too heavy nor too light, for there, wisdom is safe. 3. Furthermore, the bodhisattva does not want to miss the time when he is to become Buddha. If he were born in a lower level where the lifespan is short, his life would be over before the time of his coming as Buddha. If he were born in a higher level where the lifespan is long, his life would be prolonged beyond the time of his becoming Buddha. But among the Tusita gods, the span of life coincides with the period when Buddhas appear. 4. Finally, the Buddha always dwells in a middling destiny. Now the Tusita gods are placed in the middle of the gods of Kamadhatu, augmented by the Brahmacakas. They surpass 3 classes of gods. The Kata Maharaja Kayakas, the Trayastrimsis and the Yamas, and are below the other 3 classes, the Nirmanaratis, the Paranamita Vasavartins and the Brahmacakas. Having come from the Tusitas, the Bodhisattva was born in Majjhidesa, central land. It was in the middle of the night that he came down from heaven, it was in the middle of the night that he left the land of Kirpi Lopo, Kapilavastu. And after having traveled the middle path, he attained supreme and perfect enlightenment. It was the middle path that he preached to men. Finally, it was in the middle of the night that he entered nirvana without residue. Because he loved these middles, he was born in the intermediate heaven of the Tusitas. 5. The 4 Vilokanas, and the entry into the womb. When the Bodhisattva had taken birth in Tusita heaven, he examined the world of men in 4 ways. I. Examination of time E. Examination of place E. Examination of family IV. Examination of mother. What is the examination of time? There are 8 periods in which Buddhas appear. When the human lifespan is 84,000, 70,000, 60,000, 50,000, 40,000, 30,000, 20,000, and 100 years. The Bodhisattva says to himself, the duration of the human lifespan is 100 years, the time of appearance of the Buddha has arrived. This is the examination of time. What is the examination of place? The Buddhas are always born in Majjhidesa, for it abounds in gold and silver, precious substances, foods, picturesque places, and its ground is pure. What is examination of family? The Buddhas are born into 2 kinds of family, either the Kshatriyas or the Brahmins, for the Kshatriyas have great power whereas the Brahmins have great wisdom. It is there that the Buddhas are born according to the need of the times. What is the examination of the mother? The Bodhisattva asks himself who is the mother who will be able to bear a Bodhisattva as strong as Narayana. When this examination is finished, he determines that only the family of King Suddhodana, residing in Kapilavastu in Majjhidesa, is capable of conceiving the Bodhisattva. Having thought thus, he descends from Tusita heaven and enters the womb of his mother without loss of his full-mindedness. A question. Why do all the bodhisattvas in their last birth come from heaven and not from among men? Answer. 1. Because they have climbed up to the supreme destiny and, of the 6 destinies, that of the gods is the highest. 2. Furthermore, coming from heaven, they possess all kinds of beauty and miracles which they would not have at the disposal if they were to come from a human destiny. 3. Finally, because men venerate the gods. Question. All people have a disturbed mind at the moment of reincarnation when they enter the womb of their mother. Why then is it said that the Bodhisattva has an undisturbed mind when he enters his mother's womb? Answer. 1. According to some, At the moment of reincarnation, all beings have a disturbed mind, but since the bodhisattva has no loss of mindfulness, it is said that he enters his mother's womb with an undisturbed mind. When he is in the intermediate existence, he knows that he is in the intermediate existence. When he is in the stage of the kololo kalala, he knows that he is in the kalala stage, i.e., when, 7 days after conception, the semen and blood coagulate. When he is in the stage of the ngofeo arbuda, he knows that he is in the stage of arbuda, i.e., 2 weeks after conception, he resembles an ulcer. When he is in the stage of the kana ghana, he knows that he is in the ghana stage, i.e., 3 weeks after conception, he resembles frozen cream. When he is in the stage of the wou paro, he knows that he is in the pesan stage. When he comes into the world, he knows that he comes into the world. And so, as he has no loss of mindfulness, it is said that he enters his mother's womb with correct mind. 2. Let us take another being than the bodhisattva in the intermediate existence. If it is a male, he experiences a lustful mind for his mother and says to himself, "This woman and I will make love." On the other hand, he experiences hostility towards his father. If it is a female, she experiences a lustful thought for her father and says to herself, "This man and I will make love," and, on the other hand, she experiences hatred for her mother. The bodhisattva does not have these thoughts of aversion or of attraction. He knows in advance who his mother and father are. He says, "This mother and father will nourish my body. Being based on them, I will take birth and will attain supreme perfect enlightenment." It is with this pure mind that he thinks of his parents and, at the moment of reincarnation, he enters into the womb. Consequently, it is said that he enters his mother's womb with correct mind. 6. Birth and the 32 laksanas. At the end of 10 months, with correct mind and without loss of mindfulness, the bodhisattva left his mother's womb, took 7 steps and uttered these words. "This is my last birth." King Suddhodana asked the experts in marks, "Look and see if my son has the 32 marks of the great man. If he has these 32 marks, he will have 2 possibilities. If he stays at home, he will be a cakravartin king. If he goes forth from home, he will be a Buddha." The experts said, "The crown prince really does have the 32 marks of a great man. If he stays at home, he will be a cakravartin king. If he leaves home, he will be a Buddha." The king asked, "What are the 32 marks?" The experts replied, 1. Supratisthapadata. The soles of his feet are well set down. The soles of his feet are set down on the ground without a gap, not even a needle could be inserted. 2. On the soles of his feet are 2 wheels with 1,000 spokes, a hub and a rim, and B having 3 perfections. He has obtained this mark spontaneously, it was not made by an artisan. The divine artists like Vishvakarman are not able to make such a perfect mark. Question: why could they not make it?